We are in. We got to grab our ladder. Huge line at appointments today. I don't know. I think they're bringing a bunch of tourists for the helicopter. They're all out here taking pictures. Trump is on his way to the Pope's funeral in about 30 minutes. We're going to get, this is going to be our last photo of the week for him. We got the events at the State Department today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go. I'm kind of just annoyed by yesterday. Right, let's grab our ladder. I think we're going to need the big ladder today. Even though I don't like the big ladder for helicopters. You know what? I'm not taking the big ladder. Not for this. I don't like the big ladder for helicopters. It's just too windy. This is the ladder I'm buying. Actually, I bought this ladder here last night. I just didn't pick it up. So it's too rushed. Crunch. All right, let's go. Morning. I'm walking quickly.
Run. If you run, you can make it.
We can get the best photo, the Pulitzer. Oh, geez. Where are we going? Tree they planted to replace the magnolia. It also is a magnolia. There we go. Oh, we got 3 of them. Which one is it going to be? There he goes. Small staff. We're going back. So there was a group of scholarship winners from colleges and high schools, I think. You know, I've been barking him out for the whole time. All right, another successful departure. Took a lot of questions. We got a lot of angles, a lot of photos we're going to go sort through. But first, we're going to run home, have breakfast with my wife, and then we'll be back in action a little bit later today. We're probably going to go to the State Department. All right, I just realized that this hasn't been turned on. All right, we're getting some lunch. Going to a Chippy, Gordon Ramsay's Chippy. Not quite the same as Hooked in Hong Kong, but we just felt like fish and chips. All right, I just realized that it didn't record the audio on the earlier time walking around. We're at the Wharf. This is a shopping, commercial, residential area built along the waterfront of the Washington Channel, which is basically Potomac River water. Out there is quite a few boats. People have a marina here. They also bring in big boats, water taxis, booze cruises, which are the evening congressional staff trips where the lobbyists take people out on the river to lobby them, and quite a few restaurants. We just came down here because we had a hankering for fish and chips. It's not even the best fish and chips. I just felt like fish and chips for some reason. All right. It is Friday, not much going on. I think today I gotta go buy some new pants. My skinny jeans are not actually supposed to be skinny, they just are. Maybe it's because I'm fat. And we gotta pick up a new ladder at the store, and then let's just go around the city, see if we can find some crime, disaster, or, well, heck, something interesting. Those are pretty flowers, no? All right, guys, let's see where we are. We're down here at the State Department in Foggy Bottom once again. You know there's a French fry truck over there? I did not. I just saw that. Ooh, maybe after this is all over. We're going inside for the first, I don't know what they would call it. It's not a treaty, but it's an agreement between the governments of Congo and Rwanda, who have been at war, or kind of quasi at war, back since the Rwandan genocide. They're signing a treaty today on economic agreements in the presence of Secretary of State Rubio, and, well, they want some photos. There is a chance that former Blackwater CEO Eric Prince might be here, as he's very, very involved in Africa right now. So if we get his photo, that's a bonus. If not, we just get the foreign ministers of Congo and Rwanda along with the Secretary of State. Let's see what we can see. Okay, I guess we're here in front of Colin Powell. Pretty room, yeah? Big lights.
Declaration that establishes a fundamental understanding of regional governance, security, economic frameworks, and to end the fighting and allow the region to reach its full potential. The eastern part of the Democratic Republic has seen 30 years of conflict. Durable peace and long-lasting economic development is not going to be easy, but it is important. Having both of my counterparts here, the foreign ministers of these respective countries, demonstrates the beginning of a strong commitment to having the conversations that we need to have in order to reach a resolution.
Secretary Rubio is signing as a witness the Declaration of Principles between the government of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the government of the Republic of Rwanda. This declaration commits the parties to mutual recognition of sovereignty and territorial integrity, addressing security concerns, promoting regional economic integration, facilitating the return of displaced persons, supporting MONUSCO, and drafting a peace agreement.
Okay, well, that's not a peace treaty, and if you could tell from the body language, those two don't get along. All right, those two secretaries of state, they did not shake hands after it was over. They shook hands with Rubio, but not with each other. In fact, they had a hard time even looking at each other. All right, well, they got to negotiate this one out over the next few years. I'm, on the other hand, going to bail out of this area and go do something. Okay, guys, that's a Friday in the big city. Got a weekend coming up. No idea what I'm going to do. Trump gets back Sunday about 6:30. We'll probably cover that. We'll, of course, see if anything else is interesting and exciting. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.